Well, happy Friday. It's a hell of a work day today. The exhaust is askew. The subframe and rear differential are out. This time was way better than the last time. The last time I ended up, it wasn't real pretty. This time, put the jack up all the way in the front. All the weight is in the very front of the differential, which is the opposite of what it looks like, because the front's small and then the back's huge. But put it all the way up front, put a chain over it, tied it to the transmission jack, crawled under there, removed the subframe bolts, lifted up the car, and left the rest of it on the transmission jack. Then it moved over here next to the other differential, and I put a sticker on it so it's blue and I know it's from carbon. And the diff or the subframe is up here. The subframe or the differential front mount in the subframe, that bushing is totally shot, probably from the diff leaking. That one's leaky and needs to get new seals. This is weird. This is just in here for safe storage for a couple days. 30-something thousand miles. Big ass engine. This is the 500 horsepower, 500 cubic inch, 500 foot-pound, something like that. Pretty cool. Nate's car we pushed back in because we're having a dumpster delivered to fill with scrap metals, and this thing's about to come out. There's 2 bolts holding the entire engine and transmission in the car right now, with of course help from the engine stand and load leveler. So we're waiting on that dumpster to be delivered. Then I'm going to come over here and just remove the weakest of all the subframe bolts too, are these 18s. These are a pain in the ass. You have to get a thin wall socket to go up there. And the front ones, you can see it's already tipped off. And I did make one mistake this time. I left the shifter carrier in the car, so it was still connected to the transmission and the chassis. So I had to crawl under there and disconnect it from the transmission. So the shifter carrier is still connected to the chassis. Whew. Lots of parts and specifics, but should have that engine out of here pretty soon. That's the end of it. The end of CF 90515 in a dumpster with rotors, 2 hoods, 3 fenders. Took the VIN sticker off. I wanted to get that one out, but we couldn't get the windshield out. I don't know how that's put on there. So my dad seems to think we're going to get another one in here, another chassis. I don't see it. There it is.